The secret is out or about to be out. You are Keith. How does it feel to know that you don't have to keep this in any longer or for much longer? And what's it going to be? What's it going to mean to you to be able to talk about it and say, I'm part of the DCU?
It's going to be great. I mean, it's actually been fun not to be able to tell anybody anything, because it keeps everyone intrigued and everyone guessing. It's like because people know I'm in it, and people know that I'm doing it, and my friends and family know sort of what I had to go through while we filmed it. But no, it'll be nice for everyone to get to find out what it is, I'm a fan of the show, so I really wanted the surprise you know to be there. So I did everything I could to not tell anybody or talk about
Have you gotten any outlandish guesses? Like, have people come up to you in the street and been like, You're this person? And you're like, No, I'm not Batman. Like,
it. Yeah, no, I don't know. I no, I there was one guy I was asking, but no, I can't even remember who it was because I'm not a big like comic book guy, so I don't know. Like if they say something, I'm like, unless it's Batman or one of these big guys, like I'm not going to know who it is, and everyone assumes, because it's James Gunn, you're going to probably be some obscure character that he's pulled out of the universe, and he's, which is exactly what happened.
this is a reunion for you and James. What
Mhm.
did it mean to come back and get to work with him again?
Well, I mean, James is incredibly loyal to his actors that he hires. They become his friends and his family. Like there's a reason that he puts the same people in stuff over and over again. Um, for me, it was I've known James for 20 years, and he's always been incredibly kind. I auditioned for something in Guardians. He wrote me a lovely note saying how great I was, but they just went in another direction, and I auditioned for Superman. Like it was, I never felt like I wasn't going to eventually work with him, but I didn't know what this part would be, and that was great to get this part. I also knew Steve Agee from Brightburn. I knew Freddie from we did 13 Hours together 10 years ago, and I knew Jen obviously. So the only people I didn't know was Danielle and John. And Danielle and I went to the same, we went to Juilliard at different times, but we immediately bonded over that experience. And so it was really like kind of coming into a family. Like, you know, James is so good at creating an environment, a safety net for us all to fail. Like he allows us to improv. He also improvs with us. Like he sits there with a microphone and a speaker where all the cast and crew we get to hear, and he throws out lines and he's laughing, and so we get to do these things. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter because we won't use it. So it's that is such a joy to be able to work in that environment like that. There's just a level of trust he